on the struggle bus that's happening tonight. I swear. Nothing at work. Of course, I get new stuff. And that makes it even harder. I guess let's game. Ravenclaw. I do seem to have things somewhat organized. So I feel like a little bit better about that. Okay. I don't remember what we were doing. Is there somewhere that tells me what we're doing? Is my mic up too high? Feels like it's up too high. Maybe it's just me. If I'm too loud, let me know. Okay. What were we doing? What am I supposed to be doing? Oh, I guess there's an arrow there, huh? You just open doors on your own? That's convenient.
All right. Just have to wait for the right moment.
We meeting people? Oh.
One moment. Watch this.
Here.
What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters. And you survived a rather harrowing trip
put
here.
on my clothes like the night before because I was so excited about school. I don't know if any of the rest of you were like that. I feel like that was definitely. I looked forward to school.
I'm glad to be here, ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are firm but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
Are we gonna get in trouble with him later? I feel like that's probably gonna happen. Talk to everybody?
Ooh,
Okay.
Wonder where they're from. Can't imagine starting a new school this late.
Me either, dude. I would be like so stressed out. Oh, there's markers over two people that. Okay. What if I actually know what I'm doing?
Must be different.
I'm not sure this is the right spot.
Neither am
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here. Golden gobstones? My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
He's quite knowledgeable. I wouldn't really know. I would imagine we would think he was quite knowledgeable since we've been learning from him, right?
Professor Fig does know a great deal about different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
Goodness. Nice talking to you. Isn't it tough to like plants? Do most students grow their own ingredients? I feel like asking if Hufflepuffs like plants is rude. Most students grow their own
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlick, encourages it. And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients as long as your brews are all perfect.
Do I have to ask them regardless?
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
Deep breath. Why, hello. Would you like to take a look?
Hello. Welcome in.
Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy.
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
Wait. Hold on. I find the stars fascinating. I've never been one for stargazing. I actually really do like
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. It sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all fifth years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you!
Hey there, new Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You had best not keep her waiting.
Are you in trouble? fun if we had a cool entrance, like...
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
Wish our common room was bigger. We could have space to spread out the star charts. Far more enjoyable.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
I imagine you would have.
Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust and see what details the field guide can
How
provide?
to do? We learned that last night, and I don't remember.
Revelio.
There it is. Ravenclaw bust. Hide pages. This bust created in honor of Ravenclaw House resides in lofty Ravenclaw Tower. Challenge unlocked. Field guide challenge. Okay. I don't know what that means. Oh. What is it? Oh, there we go. Okay. You're gonna tell me?
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like
I don't need a
that,
field guide.
inside
There's
and
things
outside
I
of
need
the
to click
castle.
on and then tell me not to. Ooh. I push. Say a PlayStation controller is so different from a Switch controller. And I like the Pro controllers. That's primarily what I've been using. Are these tasks? Your appearance reward. Okay.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
I feel like in real life I could be walking a lot faster. Wait.
Revelio.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
That's what I did. I'm here, I guess. You have very creative usernames. What am I supposed to be? Get out of here! I'll select for him. Staircase region. Hello. Is that a tangerine? An orange?
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Do you happen to have any Valerian Sprig? I really wanted to have a go at a forgetfulness potion.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
There is, in fact, I'm afraid there isn't. Should I lie? I feel like that's a bad idea.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins?
Different options.
Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
My mother is so
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins.
Wrong to lie. Nothing, sir. I hope I didn't say too much.
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
How in the world did people ride through before the invention of the cushioning car? Wonder what Kagawa thinks of credits being cancelled. Bet he's fuming. Wish I could afford my own route from Spin Witches. I want to play Quidditch professionally when I'm older. I'd make a marvellous player. I was destined to be a glorious user of Quidditch happening captain this year. I was. Time to trade in my Oakshaft 79 for a year of mine. Wouldn't be surprised if Professor Bin brought himself to death at one of his 50 matches. Do you think if we asked Clark, would you ever go up there and be a friend? I bet she would. She lives for it. The rumour is, Professor Hess used to work.
What did we learn? Oh! Going out the door? Open the door. They're out. Do they open their own? And I'm just being dumb. Got a little excited there. Cow. Okay. I love that sometimes my camera autofocus and sometimes it won't. I don't like open the doors. They just open on their own and you just have to be patient because I don't have patience in a video game. I don't think. I'm like the most patient person in the world. But when it comes to video games, I hate patience.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Chasing me! Chases you! Why is something chasing you when you're trying to cast a spell? Just like you're chasing you?
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Chase me.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate. Good. Now, the basic cast.
How you doing?
Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
I'm too good. Everything's kind of quieted down over here. I've decided to start playing video games and streaming again.
Good form.
I know.
be your first duel.
Let's just say
It's only all of my students for this event.
Chaos there for a while.
Not bad for a beginner.
I like to
You
live
give
a
as good
very
as you
quiet,
get.
peaceful life. In my life's been anything but for the last like 4 years. Have you been working on art and stuff?
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Heckert. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can.
Hey, welcome in.
Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
At least I didn't.
All right, that's
Oh,
enough
live that
spectacle for
time.
one day. Class is dismissed.
Are they making a second Legacy? Legacy? Hogwarts Legacy? Are they making a second one? You mentioned it earlier.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again,
What's your
perhaps
house?
this wasn't your first duel.
Never. I've had my share of wand combat. Have I? It was never used my wand in combat. Have I used my wand in combat? Why have I been leading up to this point?
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be quiet if you like, but I know better.
What doors
Magic
are butterfly
requires
symbols?
intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling
Like I'm
organization.
probably not there yet. Are we doing underground wizarded dueling? Sounds intriguing. Sounds suspicious. Should we be suspicious? I'm intrigued.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get
I have
caught.
to be this before they release the second one.
I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and
sheer
Brattleby
dumb
near
luck.
the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Complete. And trophy earned. Look at how great I'm doing. I'm so proud of me. I did none alive this time. Okay, what are we doing next? Charms class. Oh, we have to go duel? Is that what the cross wands round one is? Then you're probably right. I probably should wait and get a PS6. And all those games when they come out. I'm already like drooling over everybody that's playing the new Donkey Kong game, and I don't have a Switch 2. I missed one. No. Side quests. Everything to send my kids on. have to get a Switch 2 though, because they're gonna start making all the games for the Switch 2 only. I mean, the new Donkey Kong game is only available on the Switch 2. Was it Donkey Kong Bonanza? Makes me sad because it's hard for me to keep up with the new
Nice to
systems
see you,
sometimes.
my young friend.
Oh, you talk. I should have expected that. I should probably find follow the little dots on the map. That would probably be helpful. What is making that noise?
What? Decided to make Professor Black headmaster of Hogwarts. Must have been the victim of a problem. Out of their minds.
We don't like Professor Black.
I doubt there's ever been a headmaster.
Black? Am I going the wrong way again? Maybe going up? I'm already lost. This game is horrible for somebody who's directionally challenged. Are they coming out with an OLED version? I got my son the Switch Lite, and it's I don't know. I don't like it as much as I do the actual system. I guess that makes sense. Go down? Oh.
Cannot win, but don't be sure, for I can't wait to watch you try.
Is that Peeves? Is Peeves in this? I would imagine he would have to be. Wait. Nope. We're adding more dots. And walking into walls. I'm not great at playing the PS4. Also very jarring how sometimes we run and sometimes we walk, and I seem to have no control over whether we do either one.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I already know that existed. Could I have warped here or flew powdered here the whole time? I want to walk through a wall. Stairs just formed. Okay. Oh. Wait. Where'd it go? What do you do with those? That was the wrong spell. That was helpful. Leaving? Where are we dodging and leaving? Are we avoiding people? Look at people.
Eyes on me, musicians. We're about to begin our next piece.
Oh, maestro.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Revelio.
What does this do? Well, it's there, in case anybody wondered. The guy we met. Oh, we have to duel now?
Can I help you?
Okay. Sure.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
That's nice to hear. It did take him down a peg. That seems kind of rude. Because I don't know this guy.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does crossed ones work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
You probably will.
One day I'll sign up for a round.
Nice work! Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first crossed ones victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Thanks.
Quest complete.
Half rim spectacles? What are the clothes for? Why do I need clothes? Can we dress up? Do we get to change our outfits? closer one. Up.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. I sometimes have to remind him to use the lesson.
Hello. Welcome in.
Here. Behind you. There's an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
291 likes. Thanks. Oh, another spell.
Akio. That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
I always look forward to going outside or doing anything outside of the classroom.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Building a game, okay.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Sure. Is this like cornhole? About the holes? Is this like...
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how it's done.
Yeah. Okay.
That's it!
Is that 30? Oh, that wasn't bad. At least it's bring it off.
Excellent control there.
Oh, hey.
Very good. Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red.
Okay.
Clear?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Be sharp.
Just pick a random one?
Splendid!
Watch this. There we go.
Stay focused.
Let us see this. That is how it's done. Brilliant.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp. Phew.
Okay.
That's it.
Here we go.
There we go.
Don't lose your composure.
Watch this. Well done.
I was not great at sports. I'll acknowledge that.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I hope so.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use
if you would.
humans, if you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Quests? What's supposed to be doing then?
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Really suppose I could flew. What? Powder over to where I need to go. Look, cat. Touch the cats. Pet cats. Holy cat. You have a pet? Yeah, pet cat. Imagine they belong to other people here, though. Makes sense.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. Ah, there you are.
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potion shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
Looks like I'm having some issues with the internet, so I'm going to end this tonight, and I will see everybody tomorrow. Bye. Have a good night.